What's up?
Oh, I'm just compiling all the top sports scores, news, and odds so I can make the very best bets.
Me too. BetOnline.ag.
Join today and receive your 50% welcome bonus at betonline.ag.
All right, this is another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Qualia, sitting here with Marv Zahn and Mike Molyneux. All right, N'Keal Harry. Big topic through Patriots training camp. If you guys are following CLNS Media's news coverage, Patriots news coverage, which you should be, you'll see Evan Lazar has had quite a lot to say. And Evan Lazar, by the way, one of the best in the game when it comes to covering the Patriots. One of the best in the game. I don't know if there's not a lot of people who give the kind of details he does. Like I say it all the time. I learn something from Evan every single time I talk to him. I don't know how he knows this much about football, but I think it's all he does. Anyway, N'Keal Harry. It sparked my interest today because you scroll through Twitter and Evan said that N'Keal Harry was having a up and down day, a roller coaster day. Couple drops, lined up wrong once, but has had made some circus catches. So that kind of got us thinking, guys, is N'Keal Harry's play this year, remember, first round draft pick, kind of seen as one of your top receivers, even though we don't know how he's going to be. Is N'Keal Harry's play critical, absolutely vital to Patriots offensive success this year? Or can he be mediocre to less than mediocre? And can the Patriots offense still be serviceable, good, fine, great? What do you think, Mike? We'll kick it off with you.
Yes and no. I mean, we all know Patriots took this guy with the first pick in the draft, and kind of by default, I'm taking Josh Gordon out the picture right now because still to this very current moment, we don't know.
I'm losing hope.
But by default, he's probably the second option behind Julian Edelman in terms of the depth chart at wide receiver. So his success, obviously, if you have a second option on any team throughout football, you want that second option to be pretty damn successful. I don't care if you're Odell Beckham, Julio Jones, Michael Thomas, whoever's that next guy on the depth chart, you assume, okay, they're going to be getting a lot of, targets and receptions and yards and a couple of touchdowns as well. And by default, again, like I said, that's N'Keal Harry on this team. But then you're talking about the New England Patriots where you never, ever freaking know who's going to step up and be somebody that's really relied upon. Obviously, we're all looking at N'Keal Harry right now because he's the top pick. But Dorsett's there. Who knows what's going to happen with Demaryius Thomas? I don't know if it's looking really good for him. You have these other guys there who may step up and really have a somewhat of a breakout season in the Patriots offense. And that's just how it's been in New England over the years. So, yeah, I think a lot of people want to hope and believe that N'Keal Harry will be somebody that can be relied upon. But say it's another curse of the drafted wide receivers by the Patriots, and N'Keal Harry has an up and down mediocre first season. I don't think the Patriots their offense will really collapse because it's just Julian Edelman, in terms of options for Brady and nobody else to really step up. I think they're ready to have the other guys on the depth chart step up just in case N'Keal Harry isn't that second guy that they may be playing on him to be. But hopefully he's getting through these training camp woes, and by the time, real football starts to being played, he'll kick it into another gear.
All right, Marv, before we jump over to you, guys, the Red Sox are headed to the Bronx. They had the Yankees in last weekend, kicked their ass 3 games out of 4. Still not that confident, but now they go to the Bronx. We'll see how they do. Is your confidence high? Are you willing to place a wager? Don't know where to start. There's only one place to get in on all the action. Grab the odds and allow the experts at betonline.ag to do the heavy lifting for you. Sports, live betting, virtual casino, you name it, betonline.ag is CLNS Media's preferred sportsbook online. If you're feeling lucky and would like to support our podcast/video, go to clnsmedia.com/PatsRT. You'll also see that link all over the Twitter page, and use promo code CLNS50 for that 50% sign-up bonus. betonline.ag, your online sportsbook experts. Go online or use your mobile phone to sign up today at betonline.ag and try in-game live betting where you can participate with all the action with every play. Use the promo code CLNS50 for that 50% sign-up bonus. betonline.ag, your online sportsbook experts. All right, Marv, what do you think? Is N'Keal Harry the rookie? Is he vital, critical to the Patriots' successful offense in 2019?
Absolutely. I mean, Mike brought it up. They're talking about a first round pick, so all eyes are going to be on you. And he's struggling right now, but the team has a lot of confidence in him. If Brady's throwing you the ball that many times because they really want to fit you in, and this is still it's training camp. He might not be a guy that's going to get, 70 catches this season, but I predict him around 35 to 40 catches, maybe 5 touchdowns this year. There's not like there's a lot of big receivers. No Josh Gordon. Demaryius Thomas is iffy. Ben Watson won't be playing for the first 4 games. We already know about Gronk. So you need somebody there that's going to be a red zone threat. And I think N'Keal Harry, that's what the Patriots are looking for and what he's going to do. Mike brought up depth chart as well. I think that's going to also help, N'Keal Harry be acclimated because there's so many players Brady's also going to throw the ball to. Teams are not going to just zero in on N'Keal. You see Mo Harris, he's a guy who's really stepping up well in training camp. You hear about this undrafted rookie, Jacoby Myers, who's really playing well. You bring up Dorsett. You know about the running backs coming off the field that can catch as well. So N'Keal Harry is going to have his opportunities, and he's going to take advantage of them, I believe. So as much pressure there is as for him to be the number one, being the first round pick, Belichick's first wide receiver picked in the first round, I think he's going to be all right. And they're going to need his play, and he's going to need to step up big into the season. I think he's going to struggle early on, but late into the season, he's going to come to form.
Yeah, I mean, look, not to sound the alarm, but I think he has to be good now. He has to be good right away. Obviously not now, but to start the season, he's got to be one of Brady's reliable top options because, yeah, Mo Harris, Chris Gasper of the Boston Globe loves Mo Harris. So I'm excited to see what he can do, but I'm not going to put all my eggs in that basket per se. Mike, you said Josh Gordon. Who the hell knows at this point? I know,
man.
like, I'm not banking on that. I really thought by now we might have some more information, but we don't have anything on Josh Gordon. Julian Edelman, I think, is going to be fine. He's going to be Julian Edelman, but he's a year older. His body's going to be falling apart soon. And you got Tom Brady, who's another year older. Not going to put my doubt on Tom, but he's going to be 42, guys. You got to pay
I will
attention.
not doubt that man. Nope.
You almost can't at this point. We've had this conversation on the show before. You can't do it anymore because every time we do, we look like a bunch of idiots. But I think you need that passing threat, and I don't have full faith in anybody on this list of receivers right now except for Julian Edelman. And I think that you need more targets that you think could possibly be top tier if the passing game is going to be successful, because you need to draw attention away from guys like Julian Edelman. You don't have Gronk anymore. Like, the best thing about Gronk last year, even though he wasn't great, was he still took eyes, he still took attention away. You don't have that this year. So you need somebody who's going to be taking the attention away from other guys. And N'Keal Harry, look, if he's dropping passes, if he's not creating separation, if he's lining up wrong, defenses aren't going to pay attention to that. Yeah, I think you need N'Keal Harry if you want this passing game to be successful. You need him to be good, a little above average, and then getting better as the year goes on immediately. Because if not, I worry about that passing game. Now, I think they are a little lucky because they've got the run game to kind of to go back on. We know that they're leaning more towards a run-heavy offense now with Harris, with Sony Michel, with James White, maybe Rex Burkhead. But I think N'Keal Harry really does have to step it up big time immediately. And plus, yeah, you did pick this guy first. You need him.
Somebody has to break the curse.
It can't be a bust. It can't be a bust.
Somebody has to break the curse. Drafted Patriots wide receiver. Somebody has to do it.
Yeah, because people are going to nitpick immediately. If he's a bust, people are going to be like, why would you pick a receiver? You don't pick receivers first.
The next Dobson. He doesn't want to be the next Dobson.
Belichick has gone through worse. So he's drafted guys like Easley, who's not worked out in the first round. He's gotten Isaiah Wynn, who right now we don't know what's going to come out of him. So, first rounds have never been great for the Patriots. We'll see what this comes out. He's on the field. The spectacular catches we can't ignore.
He's made some good plays.
He's still making plays out there. He's a rookie. Let it continue. He's facing, Stephon Gilmore's on him. These are guys who are really going to test him and push him. So let's just wait and see.
Yeah, and you're right. We can't ignore the good plays that he's made. And he's been up and down. That's what Evan said in his notes today too. He's been up and down. He's been great, but then there have been times where he's been mediocre to bad, making dumb decisions, dropping the ball, lining up wrong. So it's definitely worth noting. But again, I think that he has to be good to go. I think he has to be good to start the season. Mike, we're going to say something?
I say young guy. You know, it's not easy to just step on the field with the New England Patriots and Tom Brady and Belichick. So hopefully some jitters, some young guy jitters, but like you guys said, like Mark said, you know, he'll shake it out and be better as the year progresses.
Yeah, I could not do it. I'm just kidding. All right. That is another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. Nick Qualia, Marvizan, Mike Molyneux. Guys, we will be back next week. Thank you for watching, and make sure to follow us on Twitter. Our little doohickeys definitely already popped up, so back it up and go check those out. And go give us all a follow and the Patriots CLNS Twitter page as well. Nick Qualia, Marvizan, Mike Molyneux. Guys, once again, we'll talk to you next week. Thanks for watching.